Witch Chat War Dog message over. Welcome back, guys, to Total War Wednesday, and we are on day 3 of our Zhuo campaign. We have finally got a starting screen. Yes, it's not Zhuo himself. It's actually from day 2 of the campaign, with Lu Bu leading an assault on some enemy troops, and it just looked so fucking good. I was like, this has got to be the splash screen, surely. Yeah, it's not the fat man, but the fat man's not the one leading the armies, so, you know, I could have staged one. I decided not to stage one. I decided to just, it's not Wednesday, it's Monday, isn't it? What day is it? I don't know what it's Wednesday. You're an idiot, shut up. I know what I'm talking about. It's Total War Wednesday. The Lu Bu is leading the army. Just because he's going where Zhang Liao tells him to doesn't mean he's not the one at the front. So yes, splash screen finally started. I love it. I think it's a great fucking screenshot. And yes, it's not Zhuo, I'm aware, but it is Lu Bu. So let's get ourselves a live scene. Yep, that's the options screen. And there he is, the man himself. Well, not quite the man himself, but at least the one in the pictures. He's only at the front when the fighting starts. At least he's at the front and not hiding in Chang'an. So, the situation as it stands, obviously, if we zoom out from Lu Bu, we've, I think literally on the last turn of day 2, we had, or at least more or less, we had Ma Tung jump on the bandwagon and declare war on us, as well as Han Sui. So we've got Ma Tung, Han Sui, and Gong Du on our western front, and of course we've got Yan Shu, Yuan Shao, Han Fu, Gong Shenzan, Cao Cao, and a bunch of other people to our east and our south. At present, we've got Lu Bu's army besieging Hanzhong, and we've also got Niu Fu's army, of course sponsored by Arya, besieging Wudu Silk Trader. I don't know what day it is anymore, actually. Like, I've been inside for like freaking for like 6 weeks straight, except for one time when I went out, and my sleep schedule is American when it feels like it and chaotic when it feels like it. So I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what anything it is, except that we're playing Total War 3 Kingdoms, and it's day 3 of the Zhuo campaign. So let's crack on. It's spring of 199. We're going to move into the year 199 AD. And Liu Bei is going to pop up straight away with an offer for a non-aggression pact if we give him a clay warrior and a devious attendant. What do we think? Dear officers, Liu Bei has got a substantial portion of land. If I switch it to ownership, you can see he is this lighter brown colour encircled in white. That's Liu Bei's land. We are further down this way. Lu Bu is saying no. It's Wednesday, March 284th. Yes, exactly. Zhang Liao is saying take it. You're back, by the way? I never would have guessed. Tell them what we found out when we checked why Liu Bei keeps dying in the mandate start. Also take it from Diao Chan. Yeah, so I figured out why Liu Bei keeps dying in the mandate start for anybody who is curious. We're going to take this because it's 2 to 1. I'm sure those of you who've even looked at the game will know that Liu Bei starts off with no land. Same as Cao Cao, but Cao Cao has an event that gives him land shortly afterwards. And Liu Bei kind of gets a whole bunch of missions. Niu Fu, Pyrrhic Victory. Arya's not here. She's already told me she's not going to be present for the stream. I'm going to delegate this and take the Pyrrhic Victory. I actually didn't even get to his main boys spawning, Ryan. I didn't even get Guan Yu or Zhang Fei. The missions take him to... they take him up to Han Fu's territory in Bohai. And they take you up there, like, depending on the pace that you go at, around about the time that the Yellow Turbans declare war on the Han. Except, the way that my timing went, I was up there, you don't replenish very quickly, because you don't have any base. which meant like after fighting like 3 fucking looter armies, my army was like half strength. I had to fight another looter army that was bigger than the last ones, and it said, you know, it predicted a valiant defeat. I didn't think I could win it in a manual battle, so I withdrew and tried to run away from them to do some replenishing. Well, I ran into territory that the next turn Zhang Bao took over, and then on that turn was the Yellow Turbans go to war with the Han event, which meant Zhang Bao came careering out of the new town he's just taken and ruffle-stomped my entire army. And then, because that's my only army, I don't have any land, I was dead and done. So yeah, there's that. That's probably why Liu Bei keeps dying. We've got an officer, a rare talent. Though war brings chaos and disharmony to China, there is glory to be gained in battle all the same. As warriors clash on the battlefield, the victorious cover themselves in glory. One particular warrior excels, a unique talent that you would do well to keep close. Attacker reinforcements. Ah, this one's for Mike if he's there, and Ryan if Mike's not. The siege progresses, but our assaulting forces grow weary and supplies run low. A nearby village, loyal and abundant in resources, could possibly aid us. Shall we call on them to help? What do you think, Lubu? Call on them for reinforcements. We must take whatever aid we can get in these difficult times. Guo Sir has also leveled up, so let me do that. Guo Sir, of course, not yet sponsored, is a 45-year-old level 2 champion with a paranoid thug background who is ambitious, suspicious and direct. Consideration, wisdom or reach? Well, I think we're going to give him reach because he's definitely not considerate or wise, so we're going to give him reach. And the new person that we got is Kong Xun, a 36-year-old level 1 champion with a filial and pious background who is spiteful, handsome and elusive. Interesting. Alrighty then. I'm going to... Mike, if you're going to be able to issue orders, you are currently besieging Hanzhong. I need to know if you want to assault or continue the siege. If not, Ryan, let me know what you would do. Niu Fu over here can easily finish off Voodoo Silk Trader. Heyo, Lissa! And welcome to the stream, Cam, as well. He's actually just suspicious of his class. He's very suspicious of his class. We're going to Occupado. That looks like Niu Fu just leveled up. He did. We will hold on to that for Arya to choose when she's next back. They also acquired a Grey Stallion. Now, Arya's not here, but it is a straight upgrade. Well, it's not a straight upgrade. She loses 2 instinct, but she gets 6 expertise. I'm going to give her that horse. I'm going to let her have it, even though she's not here. And yeah, she can always choose what she wants to do with it later, I guess. Niu Fu and Guo Se are now friends. Shame Arya's not here. Start of this particular episode. Particularly, can I see the stats if we assault? Of course you can, Grand Commandant. It would be a Pyrrhic victory if you fought in the day. And a Pyrrhic victory if you fought in the night. Sergeant Civilis, Son, welcome to the stream. This is going better than the Sparta thing. Yes, the Sparta thing went fucking horrifically. Has Lubu backstabbed a cunt yet? Not technically. I guess he must have already backstabbed Ding Yuan because he's now with us, but that's before the campaign starts. Fight it at night? Of course you can ask something, Imatech. Cal, welcome to the stream as well. Apologies, almost missed you coming in there, buddy. Nice to see you again. Zhang Liao challenging Lu Bu's decision. I'll see if Lu Bu sticks to his guns or if he changes his mind. I will trust my captain and wait one more turn. Okie doke. Continue the siege. And that looks like all we can do for the summer, so let us continue. Of course, Xiahou Yuan, our spy in Cao Cao's forces. See, this is pretty good. The garrison is now rallying out Lu Bu, but now, because they don't have the city walls, it's predicting low casualties and a decisive victory for you. Should I have recruited Lu Zhe and Kong Rong into my Gongsun Zan campaign? I mean, it depends. Yeah, if you can't afford it, probably not, but otherwise they're both probably some pretty cool dudes to have. Mike, what would you like to do? I don't think there's, strictly speaking, any benefit to fighting this battle, because you can't get a duel out of the retinue captain, and it's already predicting a low casualty battle, so... Delegate. Dunzo. Don't go away, you're gonna have to decide what you want to do with the city in a second, and with your prisoners. And it will be, what do you want to do with your prisoners first? Replenish. Oh yeah, you probably have to attack the city again, but it will be an easy win. Oh no, there it is. And occupy, you said. Okie doke. Ooh, displaced population's actually happening. Why would raising it be considered an act of treachery? They're yellow turbans. Stupid. Zhu Fu has been succeeded by Qi Ningying. Han Fu's been destroyed. Dong Zhuo rages against the coalition. Treason is a cancer, and we must be the butcher's blade. Every one of those corrupted families, the Sun and the Yuan, must face our blade. Make it painful. All must know the price of treachery. Destroy Sun Ce, Yan Shu, and Yan Shao. We've secured the commandery of Hanzhong. We've gained the Iron General title and a Forge Master. Which, I'm going to go ahead and say, Mike, that those came out of Hanzhong, because they came at the start of the turn, but you took it during the end turn. So, I mean... What's an Iron... I don't think titles can be self-appointed, to be fair. But, if you wanted, you can take this Forge Master on to your retinue. Who's available for sponsorship, Cal? I'll go through it in a second when Mike's decided what he wants to do with this chap. Because civilians are still civilians, you fat homicidal maniac. Are they, though? You'll take him. Lu Bu gonna have a Forge Master. Alright, Cow, who's available to sponsor? So, Lu Bu is sponsored by Mike, Niu Fu is sponsored by Aria, Jia Xu is sponsored by Imotech, Zhang Liao is sponsored by Ryan, Guo Se is available. He's a 46-year-old level 2 champion with a paranoid thug background who is ambitious, suspicious, and direct. Xiao Yuan is technically available, but he's a spy in Cao Cao's forces, so you won't be doing anything with him. Song Chen is sponsored by David. Dong Zhuo is our faction leader. Dong Pei Shan is available. She is a level 1, 51-year-old level 1 commander with a magistrate background who is bright, feared, creative, and cunning. I think Li Ru is available, actually. I don't think anybody's taken Li Ru. Let me just consult. No, they haven't. Li Ru's available. He is a 50-year-old level 3 strategist with a vicious shadow background. He's also our orator right now. He is perceptive, artful, and cowardly. Dong Min is available. He's a 56-year-old level 3 commander with an officer background who is healthy, incompetent, vigilant, and philanthropic. Gotta go to online applied stats class, have fun. See you later, Alyssa. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Shu Rong is also available. He's a 50-year-old level 1 champion who's a militia veteran. He's defiant, vengeful, and beautiful. Li Zhuo is available. He's a 57-year-old level 1 legendary vanguard with a vicious strongman background. He's brave, reckless, and arrogant. Zhou Tai is available as well, I think. Nobody's taken Zhou Tai, right? No, they haven't. Zhou Tai is available. He's a 36-year-old level 2 legendary vanguard with a reformed brigand background who is loyal, direct, and solitary. Tiao Chan is sponsored by Sarah. Zhe Yue is available. She's a 31-year-old level 1 sentinel with a clerk background who is healthy, artful, perceptive, creative, cunning, and philanthropic. And Kong Shun is available. He is a 36-year-old level 1 champion with a filial and pious background who is spiteful, handsome, and elusive. I'll take Zhou Tai. I don't know why I read all the rest of them. I should have just started with Zhou Tai. But very well. We shall give you, Mr. Caledonian Optio, Zhou Tai. You are now sponsoring Zhou Tai. Right. Let's cracketh oneth. Yeah, oh yeah, Niu Fu's leveled up, but that's fine. I think we're just gonna... I'm gonna have Niu Fu hold at the Silk Trader for Lu Bu to arrive. Lu Bu can't move this turn. Josh, thank you very much for the host, buddy. I appreciate that. We are going to move on into the harvest, I think. Or was it harvest? It might have been harvest. Gongsun Zan hiring the Thai bandits, both factions of them, as mercenaries. A bunch of nobodies in the recruitment pool. The new bandit rework, Sarah. Bandit factions can be hired as mercenaries to attack other factions. So Zhong Jiang, Zhang Yan, and Yen Bai Hu can all be hired to fight other people. As of the bandit rework in A World Betrayed. Chang'an can upgrade its mail post to a lodge, which we will be doing. Alright, Lu Bu, what are your orders? Army is looking replenished. Yeah, the bandits are interesting now. Like, well, I mean, they were interesting anyway, but their new mechanics are very interesting. What's that place to the left? That would be Wudu up the valley, and then Wudu Copper Mine is inhabited by Gongdu as well. Let's go for Wudu. Very well. Lubu Lubu moving west to Wudu. So Lubu going to Wudu to kill Gongdu. You do what you do, Gongdu, Lubu. I don't know. Lots of do's. Not so many don'ts. Let's proceed into the winter. Liu Chong will sign a non-aggression pact and pay us 564. By the way, I found out that the currency in the game is not called copper. The Chinese name for it is shi, S-H-I. Which, when you become emperor now and you get a bunch of ministerial titles, it tells you that their wage is like 2,000 shi. Yeah, Imhotep, S-H-I, shi. So 564 shi for a non-aggression pact. You do what you do in Wudu to Gongdu, Lubu. There you go. Zhong Liao says he would take it. Money's money. That is true. Money is money. Not seeing any opposition. Lubu also saying take it, so we're going to go ahead and take that. Counter for 200 a turn. I mean, that might have worked, but the Han Empire requests aid against Zerong. Zerong has declared war on the Han, so we will declare war on Zerong. Wang Quang signed a peace treaty with Liu Dai. The Great Divide. Your officials witness smoke rising from one of your villages when visiting it for a routine inspection. Assisting the garrison there to kill a small group of men armed with flaming torches, they then ask where the attackers came from. The garrison commander explains that the rioters were in fact locals, protesting one of your recent decrees. As your star rises, the divide between ruler and subjects is unavoidable. You will have to monitor public order more closely. Scumbags. Alrighty then. I think the only thing we've got is orders for Lubu. It looks as if you can only advance so far anyway, Mike, but you can kind of get yourself to the crossroads between Wudu City and Wudu Copper Mine. Are you close enough to Hanzhong? I mean, if if Jia Xu wants to try and send some troops back to Hanzhong to tell them what to do, I think the only people who could stop him would be Zhong Liao and Lu Bu. Like saying Wudu City. What orders are you wanting to issue, Imhotep? This is all Chinese to me, I'm so lost. Welcome to the stream, Josh. It is all Chinese, yes. We're playing Total War, which if you haven't played before, it's not super complicated, but for new people, it's complicated enough. And then we're also playing with Sponsor and Officer, which is kind of my own thing with the stream, where people basically have a specific character that they're kind of developing. They choose how they level up, and they're trying to like all make their own little career moves against each other and, you know, in support of the faction. So that makes it even more complicated. To convert these useless buildings to be not yellow turban. Okay, so which of the two useless buildings would you like to start with? The communal workshops or the communal irrigated farms? So for example, Josh, this army up here is being led by this man, Lu Bu, who is sponsored by Undead Blank. So when he levels up, he can unlock these skills, and Mike chooses which skill he unlocks. He develops traits, which is random. He starts with 3 that are his kind of his historical personality, and then they can develop 5 more, which are kind of half random, half affected by what they're doing on the campaign. They have an age, they have a background. Some of them have unique backgrounds and unique artwork. Some of them have unique weapons and unique horses. And you can give them titles and stuff like Blood Dragon or whatever. And then his captain is Zhong Liao, which is Cluffix's sponsor. And his lieutenant is Jia Shu, which is Imhotep's sponsor. So, you know, they're kind of waiting their turn to try and... because Mike gets to decide where his army's going, because it's his army. You want to get rid of the irrigated farms, Imhotep? Do you want to convert them... well, do you want to convert them to non-communal irrigated farms, or to a food trader? So right now, Josh, because Imhotep is in this army up here as a lieutenant, he's sending orders back down to this town for what they can build. And we kind of do that in a, if you're close by something, you can affect it. You can give orders to the towns to build stuff. To the non-communal irrigated farms. Right, Lu Bu and Zhong Liao, you catch a couple of riders leaving the camp who have orders from Jia Shu to head back to Hanzhong and tell them to convert their farms. Well, I guess they're not converting them, but to tell the farmers that these are no longer communal farms. Do you let the messengers leave the camp, or not? No protests from Zhong Liao? Doesn't bother me, they can leave. Alright, so then we'll put that through, and we'll move on to the spring of 200 AD. So this game is not super complicated to play it the normal way, Josh, but when you factor in all of the sponsor and officer bullshit that we do, it does seem a lot more complicated than necessary. Yan Shu's got an army heading into Luoyang, and Gongdu has apparently just recruited a massive army. Liu Zhang is offering us a trade agreement. He's going to pay us 567 shi, and the agreement is worth 531 shi per turn. What do we think? Zhong Liao saying take it. Lu Bu saying accept. Jia Shu, as usual, saying counter 200 a turn. We'll have a look. Request regular payments, 200. Yeah, no, not a chance. Yeah, we wouldn't even get 100 per turn off him. We could get 60 per turn, which actually does work out more than he offered in the end. This is why I believe we need to eliminate Gongdu at the Iron Mine first. It's his last settlement, so it will be where he raises his forces. Right, we're going to propose that. We'll get 600 sure by the end of the 2-year period. Bye-bye ocean? What? Huang Fu Song has died and Huang Fu Wen Xiang is in charge of the Han Empire now. Alright, Mike. Lu Bu faces a bit of a dilemma because Gongdu has raised his army with Zhong Kai and Kan Yangping at Wudu's copper mine to your west. Allegedly, your army is currently stronger than theirs. I mean, theirs is 2 units shy of full, but yours is 4 units shy of full. Bill Wirtz unexpected. Bye-bye ocean. I'm confused as to what the reference... I know what the reference is, I just don't know what I said to trigger it. Let's hit the mine while they're still replenishing. I mean, with their army plus garrison, you apparently are about equal to the garrison. And apparently slightly better than their army. But with both together, you're definitely going to struggle. I feel like if Lu Bu's Forge Master may be allowed to speak, despite the fact that he's not an expert in war, might be a good time to consult with your subordinate officers about a plan. Because this is a very delicate position. God damn it. Ryan, it makes me laugh when you play characters that are not strategists. You really should play a strategist. You even talk like one. While you lads are having a think, I'm gonna go find the next reform. Ooh, that could be nice. We're going to grab strategic fortresses. Knowing where to fight is equally as important as knowing when to fight. Victory is in preparation. Wow, that's pretty prudent right now. What's the range on Gongdu? He can reach where you guys are right now. Which I suspect if you weren't blocking the path, he would probably be able to reach Wudu in one move too. How many troops are in Wudu City? They have a full retinue, so 7 units. This is a fierce debate amongst the officers of the Imperial Army. Lubu deciding, let's lay an ambush. Where would you like to lay an ambush, Lubu? I'll try my best to make it so you can see everything. That's probably the best angle. Gongdu can come down this valley here. Ryan is an expert in ambush, so Ryan can choose. I would consider it proactive to go and supplement our forces further instead of waiting and assuming he comes out. He may not want the city, and if he cannot see us he might just sit there. I would sit in ambush just outside the border and use the time to fill our ranks. It would be that or full assault on the city. Doomsday is back. Welcome to the stream, Doomsday. Even the game's making it nighttime here, lads. We need to make a decision. I would play a strategist, but I like fighting. That's fair. Ryan can choose where we lay the ambush. Right, Ryan, where are we laying an ambush? I'm assuming you're going to say back over our border, because that's what you've been saying. Got a 90% chance if you cross just back over there. Which actually would leave you with just enough movement to lay the ambush. Although it may be slightly not enough, whereas if we moved there, you'd have definitely enough. There works. Cool. Over the border. Into ambush. Into ambush, and then let's look at getting our retinues filled. Okie do. Well, if we're going in order of precedence, Lu Bu still has a spot to fill in his retinue. And lots of shock cavalry options. Although he has already got 2 shock cav. What would you like to add into your retinue, Mike? In fact, what would you like to add into Zhang Liao and Jia Shu's retinues? Because you're the general. I would like some heavy cav. Heavy Shi Liang cavalry? They're heavy spear cavalry. They're technically the only heavy cav that you have available. Yes. Very well, a unit of heavy Shi Liang cavalry. Then Zhang Liao's retinue has an extra space available. What would you like to put in there? They can choose what they want. Very well. Ryan, what would you like to do with your retinue? Gen Sword Guard. Done. Which leaves the rest of the money for Imhotech. Jia Shu, what would you like in your retinue? Do we got horse archers? Yes, we do. You have mounted archers. Two crossbows. Done. 2 crossbows added to Zhuo's retinue. He couldn't have afforded new trebs if he'd have wanted them. It is spring, so it's time for a save. And then we'll proceed into the summer and see what our enemies do. Yen Bai Hu is offering peace with us for 251 shi. He will pay us. And Yen Bai Hu lives way down in the southeast. He is the big white splotch. Zhong Liao suggesting we accept. Jia Xu is suggesting we counter for 100 shi return. Lu Bu is saying take. Let's see where we get to with 100 shi per turn. Yep, no, he's not interested in that. He would do 50 shi per turn, which would be more than he was offering, I guess. So it looks like we're taking it. Oh, Yen Shu's army is attacking Luoyang trade port. Imatek saying fight. Yeah, I think I might need to fight it, to be honest. Because if we lose that trade port, we're going to lose a sizable chunk of income. And I suspect we're also going to lose our trade links, if we've got any. Which we may not, but we can't really afford to lose that amount of money, I don't think, so we're going to have to try and defend it. I don't know if I'm going to win this, but I know if we don't try, we're in deep trouble. The cav concerns you? Yeah. Concerns me too, but I don't think we've got many options, to be fair. I think New Fu is definitely going to have to turn around and start coming back. Okay, that doesn't... Nope, that's not going to do it. 1 unit of cav. 2 units of cav. In that case... Oh, good. We've got caltrops. That's good. I don't believe you do, Doomsday, no. You haven't sponsored anybody in this campaign yet. Oh, that's not good. They're splitting up. Oh, bollocks. They have fire arrows too. Well, that's that knackered. It is raining, so it's going to take them a lot longer to do it than normal, but there's not really anything we can do about it. You guess today is going to be sponsor day? There we go, that's on fire now. And now they're starting on the other one. Okay, hold up a second. No, come on. Come on. I know their cavalry's gone up into the trees over there, but most of their forces are actually charging forward here. Hello, cavalry!
前开进！快走，快走！杀呀！做好准备。
It's not gone well.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
For fuck's sake. Go, 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 go.
鼓起勇气，前进，顽强不屈，向前进军。准备好了，陆军前进。 现在行动！听命！向前进军！准备就绪！前进！
敌军士兵正在溃逃。
哈哈 Caltrops, bitches.
停住！顽强不屈！杀呀！
Fucking really? What are you guys doing? Just going for a walk together. Okay, most of them have fled. Let's put you along there, see if you can shoot into them. You guys along there.
赶快！停住！
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
You're literally walking amongst each other. What are you idiots doing? Really? Fucking morons.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
准备就绪，放箭，做好准备，给我射击，宪兵就位，听命，停，坚守此地，时机已至，准备好了。
We'll get him. Still good over here, still decent there. They're winning. Slash have won. They are not running away yet, guys. He's proving to be a problem. A very big one. There's some rapid tiger infantry out there that I don't like the look of.
前进！时机已至，行进，做好准备，赶快行动！
Right, you guys can't really do much here anymore, so why don't you come back over here?
赶快前进！
You guys are just gonna have to figure out how to kill him. I hate to break it to you, but yeah.
听令，不要留情！
Good, you've routed them. Why don't you start the very, very long run back to the city?
鼓起勇气！准备好了，准备，射击！射击！
矢石一记，拔剑杀敌。
Yeah, not sure that's actually the best idea.
射击敌军，顽强不屈。
He's probably gonna lose. You guys have run out of ammo, so why don't you go help the infantry out?
前进！
You guys have also run out of ammo, so you may as well come up this way.
做好准备，诛灭敌军！
Ouchie.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Right, you guys turn around and come help with the cavalry.
注意，
You keep chasing them away.
敌军！
How are we doing against Ku Yu? He's not happy. Good, that means I am. Oh, they've stopped, started fighting the archers. Good,
敌
Ku
军
Yu's
仓皇
running
逃
away.
窜，一群懦夫。
Resume your position defending the gate. And you guys just reinforce them.
停住！进攻！
Go after them. Yes, they've rallied, but oh,
前进
okay.
一致，准备就绪，诛灭敌军！鼓起勇气，片甲不留！杀呀！ 准备好了，赶快！
They're holding pretty well.
顽强不屈，前进！准备，杀！不要留情！
Good, they're done. Over
尽
there.
情搏杀！
Yes, hi, hello. No.
听命！砍翻他们！
Good, she's not happy. Don't think I would either if I was cornered in that street.
敌军仓皇逃
He's,
窜，
that's it.
一群
That's
懦
the
夫。
chain route. Yes. We're not going to catch anybody, so we'll just end the battle. But that's put a paid to Yen Shu's advance for the time being.
无之妙计，算无一策。
And we've captured Zhuo, 41-year-old administrator of Nanyang. We definitely cannot afford to take him on right now, which is a shame because he's healthy, vigilant and distinguished. But we'll release him. The garrison definitely wants replenishing. And now we've got that money back because the trade port's no longer under siege. And Gongdu has come down to try and do what Gongdu do. And Lubu has ambushed Gongdu. Mike, what do you want to do here? Let's take a look at their officers. Gongdu is a pretty hefty hench beast of a person. He's got more health than Lubu does, but Lubu does a lot more damage and attacks faster, and has more armor and better melee evasion, so I would imagine Lubu would win in a duel. Zhong Kai is a bit of a chunky monkey too. He would probably outdo Zhong Liao. And this other chick, Kan Yang Ping, probably would lose to Zhong Liao, I'd imagine. Maybe. Delegate, says Mike. Very well. Delegate that ambush. Gongdu gets strangled. And his army is donezo. 1300 shi looted, 10 intimidation, and you've captured Kan Yang Ping, Mike. What would you like to do with Kan Yang Ping? She's friends with Zhong Kai and rivals with Zheng Bao, whoever that is. She's a 35-year-old. She's cruel, trusting, tolerant, and one-eyed. Jia Xu is saying execute her. Can't say I'm surprised. Lubu says release. And what would you like to do with your 454 captives, Lubu? That's quite a few captives. Lubu got 1,065 kills in that delegate battle. Holy shit. Replenish. I'm going to recruit the Yellow Turban prisoners into Lubu's army. There's our peace with Yen Bai Hu. Battlefield Surgeon. Your general refuses to celebrate a victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated before the general rides out to collect more. Bonus experience for Lubu. And we've had a noble birth, a daughter, Dong Yue Bao, to Dong Min and Ze Yue. Excellent. Ah, it is time, once again, to discuss the fate of the Emperor. Your time as the rightful Prime Minister of the Han has been recognized as just, and the Emperor is happy with his lot in life. You may continue along this path if you wish, though some of your people suggest alternative options. Oh dear. Jia Xu saying banish the Emperor, Zhong Liao saying continue as Prime Minister, and Lu Bu saying kill the Emperor. Jiao Chan saying continue as Prime Minister, tipping the balance. I don't believe we're going to get anybody else chipping in. What does PM give? It for the next 3 years before it comes up again. We get extra prestige, extra satisfaction, 10% income from peasantry. But I think continue has won, so we shall continue. The Han may be weakened, but the Emperor is still the Emperor. There is no greater honour than to serve as the regent of the most divine man under heaven. General who stands his ground, win a defensive settlement battle. That'll be for the trade port there. Alrighty, Lu Bu. Your units are actually pretty well replenished right now from taking on the Yellow Turban prisoners. They're not fully replenished by any means, but they are somewhat replenished. What would you like to do? I think, especially since... Oh, Ma Chao's on his way south. Wow, what the fuck? His movement is crazy. Ma Chao, Ma Xiu, and Jin Mi. Can you keep pushing it off until he comes of age? What, Empress Yen? I don't know. Go for the iron mine. Very well. Lu Bu gonna advance towards Wudu copper mine. And I actually think that Niu Fu is gonna withdraw from Wudu Commandery and start heading east to defend Chang'an from Yuan Shu and his encroaching forces. That looks like all we can get done for the summer. No, it's Niu Fu's skill point, Simatech. Liu Bei is offering us 446 Shi for a devious attendant ancillary. What do we think, dear people? Diao Chan saying, yeah! Lu Bu saying, yeah! Jia Shu saying, counter, 200 a turn! Agent Wee's Spears, welcome to the stream, saying, yeet him into the sun. It seems like the years have won, so we're going to take the deal. I think Cao Cao and Liu Bei might be at war. Uh-oh, Ma Chao is moving in on Anding. Yuan Shu's running home with his tail between his legs. Or his army is, anyway. Chongjiang signed peace. Shi Huang has been succeeded by Lang Shangying. Don't know who Shi Huang is, but... Oh, Gao Gan and Yu Minxiang both just declared war on Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu declares his intentions. Messages have reached you that the warlord Yuan Shu has declared himself the emperor under heaven. Such a brazen act has angered many, but he has also drawn powerful nobles to his cause. Uh-oh. Niu Fu has gained the energetic trait, and Dong Jingmin has gained the dutiful trait. You know what? Given that Yuan Shu has retreated, I think we're going to position Niu Fu over here. But I don't think he's going to go and push against Ma Chao. So, fucking Gongdu's raising another army. Him and Zhang Kai are back in the settlement already. However, I think, Lu Bu, you can strike, and you should be okay. You have a significant advantage over the army, and you have a not negligible advantage over the garrison. What would you like to do, Lu Bu? In Wudu against Gongdu? I will stop doing these jokes at some point. Attack! See what it says. It's predicting a close victory. What would you like to do here, Mike? The garrison is one full retinue. You do the voodoo that you do. Exactly. Exactly, Spears. What do we think, Mike? Mr. Lubu himself. I don't know, I may do the joke. Did we lose Mike? Brian, make a decision in the absence of your general, please. Starve out. Very well. We shall continue to starve them out. I don't think they'll surrender, Imhotep. It's their last settlement. It would be suicide. Oh. Chang'an can't build anything else. However, we did get... Dong Zhuo did gain the dutiful trait, didn't he? So... we now have a Dong Zhuo who actually gives a shit about other people. Which is interesting. Let's send orders to upgrade the county school to a county academy in Hanzhong. So, oh, you had a phone call, Mike. No worries. We're going to push on into the autumn. Yuan Shao will sign peace with us if we give him a clay fish and an iron archer. Yuan Shao, for those who are unaware, is this brownish coloured blob on the north side of the river. Yeah, Doomsday, Dong Zhuo gained the dutiful trait on day 2. Lubu saying no, Zhong Liao saying nah, fuck him. Seems like it's a no for Yuan Shao. And Ma Chao is attacking on Ding, Toolmaker. I mean, to be honest, they're almost definitely 4 units isn't enough to kill all those units plus Ma Chao. I'm just going to delegate that one. And it looks like Gongdu is sallying out, Mike. So it'll be a battlefield battle, but that extra retinue will be on its way. Delegate. That should be Gongdu done. He is now Gongdun. Allegedly, Zhong Kai beat Lubu in a duel. I don't believe that 1 second. And Gongdu lost to Zhong Liao. There's definitely a bug with the duels that when you delegate, the results are reversed. Definitely. And you've gained a weapon. Mike, what would you like to do with the captured troops? Oh, it's not just this battle, Ryan. I've been suspecting it a while. Like, certain characters that absolutely should win duels don't win them in the delegate. But then you've got characters who should be getting the floor wiped with them, winning them, and it's like, yeah, no. Replenish. Very well.
请下命令。
The Han Empire is asking us to defend them against Xian. We shall do that. Dong Li has come of age. Excellent. Our eldest daughter, Sentinel Dong Li, who is 18. She's a level 1 Sentinel with a clerk background. She's fiery, charismatic, and vain. Fiery, charismatic, and vain. The only thing it could be is the AI tends to throw out duels after they've been beat up, or if your officer gets weak, so Lubu might have YOLO'd into their army, got himself beat up and then challenged. Yeah, but it happens every single time, Ryan. The results are always the opposite way round to being expected on the delegates, so I think there's something wrong with it. Who hasn't been sponsored yet? Doomsday. I'm not going to go through every single one of them's stats because we just did that for Cal. But Guo Sir isn't sponsored yet. He's 47 years old. Xiahou Yuan isn't, but he's a spy, so you won't get to do much. Dong Pei Shan isn't. She's 52. Dong Li obviously isn't. She's 18. Li Ru isn't. He's 51. Dong Min isn't. He's 57. Shu Rong isn't. He's 51. Li Zhuo, 58. Zhe Yue, who is 32. And Kong Shun, who is 37. Those are the ones that are not sponsored. Should we not make her our heir instead of our old fart brother? Potentially, but I feel like Dong Yo should be the heir because he's a son, right? Although I guess we could make it Dong Li until Dong Yo comes of age, just in case something happens, and we don't end up with Dong Min. Yeah, let's make Dong Li the heir. Dong Min probably is not. Oh, he's really not happy. He's like, I'm gonna leave tomorrow, unhappy. Have we got another position we can give him that might calm his ass down? I suppose we could make him our counselor, right? Although character defection can trigger civil war. Let me have a look at this. We may have just upset our brother a lot. Desires a higher court position is worth minus 24. He would gain that back for sure. But he's at negative 30. So that would still be negative 6. You're going King Kong, as in you want to sponsor Kong Shun? You know what? Even if we have to give him a title as well. Let's give him a title first, because that won't trigger character defection. Let's appoint Dong Min Dongmin, you will be our general in... Oh, we can't really afford that. Well, we'll appoint him a patrol commander. And then we'll make him the councillor. And I feel like... Oh yeah, that was Lubu's previous suggestion. Whoop-de-doo. I feel like that should have appeased him. Yes, it has. There we go, Dongmin's appeased. He is the patrol commander and the councillor. Problem solved. Mike, Lubu has actually leveled up. Lubu is a 41-year-old, level 8 legendary vanguard, a warrior without equal background. He's formidable, feared and disloyal, and you have 5 options for level up, Mike. Intensity, mobility, endurance, guile, and reach. Damn it, when the hell will you get emotes? Soon, Matty. Welcome to the stream. Guile gives you +8 cunning. It enables guerrilla deployment for your retinue, and it gives your army a 25% extra chance of ambushing. You're gonna go with Guile? It's an interesting choice for Lubu, Guile. But it's done. It's locked in. Right. So, Doomsday, you chose Kong Shun, right? So you are a 37-year-old level 1 champion with a filial and pious background who is spiteful, handsome, and elusive. And as of right now, you are sponsoring Kong Shun. Why can I not see you on the list? Doomsday 104. Kong Shun. We should take Voodoo. Oh, also, Mike, apologies. You did loot a military G in that. I think Lubu, yeah, Lubu can use it, but why you'd get rid of Skypiercer, I don't know. But you could try and give it to somebody else. Zhang Liao can't use that weapon. I think it's Vanguards and Champions only. But if there was somebody else in the faction that you wanted to try and send it to as a gift, you can do. Or it'll just go into the loot pool.
愿我的勇气直干云霄。
Jashu is 53. Jashu, did you receive your letter asking if you wanted to retire from the army in day 2? Because you are now not a general and you are over 50 years old. Can Xiao Yuan take it if not loot pool? I don't think we can give him stuff when he's spying with somebody else. No, we can't. So, no, he can't take it because we can't physically give it to him. He would be able to if he was in the faction because he's a vanguard, but... So that'll go back into the loot pool then. Do you have orders, Mike? Are we going to assault Voodoo Copper Mine? It would be a decisive victory with low casualties if we did. Yes. I'm not even going to ask because there's only 79 of them. I'm just going to delegate it.
大获全胜， 毋
Too
庸置
too
疑。
easy. So yeah, so again, it's saying that fucking Lu Bu lost a duel. I doubt it. Ooh, we captured Gongdu and Zhongkai. Gongdu, Mike, is a 47-year-old. He's distinguished, cunning, vigilant, and scarred, and is friends with Zhongkai, or oathsworn with Zhongkai, sorry. Zhongkai is 33 years old. He's fiery, elusive, brave, energetic, and scarred. He's oathsworn with Gongdu, friends with Kan Yang Ping, rivals with Zheng Bao, rivals with Lu Bu, and rivals with Zhong Liao. Execute Gongdu and release Zhongkai. Definitely want to do it that way round. Execute both. Very well. You're going to get an inspector from Gongdu.
不杀
That's
干
done.
净，
And you'll
必
get a
有
Jade
后患。
Archer from Zhongkai.
全杀掉。
What do you want to do
向
with
着回来
the
报
copper
仇
mine? Couple of big swings of Sky Piercer, and there's a couple of yellow turban heads on the floor. Occupy. Very well.
此城归我军所有了。
Gongdu was succeeded by Zhongkai, who was then succeeded by Pei Yuanchao. The price of treachery. There can be no quarter for traitors. None. All must face the sword. Mercy is for the weak, and I must show unrelenting strength. I think because you executed people, Dong Zhuo just got some bonus experience. And then Pei Yuanchao's faction was destroyed. So that doesn't matter because he's dead. He's dead. So yeah, where did the architect come? I can only assume the architect came from the copper mine as well. So, Mike, you've now got an architect, an inspector, and a Jade Archer in loot to dish out. You personally already have a Forge Master, but you can take the architect or the inspector instead. You're welcome, fat man. Lu Bu just getting all the loot. Should be calling him Loot Boo. Mike's probably like, I regret sponsoring Lu Bu. There's so much involvement. Cough cough, Lu Bu's got a wife back home who would love some war souvenirs. Oh dear. What's the legendary one? What? There's no legendary followers. You've got 3 exceptional ones. An architect, an inspector, and the forge master that you currently have. The gold in the bottom, that's a copper, it's a refined, and it's a bodyguard that Dong Zhuo already has. It's just these ones up here. Not even that one, because you didn't just get that. But you did just get these 2, and you already have this one. Give them to my officers. Okay, in that case, Zhong Liao, you're the captain. You get first pick. Do you want an architect or an inspector? Unless Lu Bu wants to specify who gets what, which is his prerogative, but that's not what he said. Architect, please. Zhong Liao gets an architect, and Jia Shu, would you like an inspector? Yes. Very well. And then we go back to Lubu because you also obtained a Jade Archer, Lubu. Would you like to keep that yourself or give that to somebody else? So much loot. Keep. Very well, Lubu is going to keep the Jade Archer. And then Imhotep, you said that Jashu wants to do what at Wudu? Join the forces at Wudu, and then if you can, like to retire after we control Wudu. Oh, okay, do you mean once we take the city you want to step out? Is that what you're saying? Lubu clan ain't nothing to freak with. Yeah, Lubu's tearing shit up for sure, Spears. Finish Wudu and then retire. Okay, that's respectable, Imhotep. I'm down with that. Alright, in that case, Lubu can't go anywhere. Ma Chao has 6 units and 3 officers. Anding has 4 units.
恪守职责。快点儿！
Wise, relentless, energetic, fiery and kind. Alright, I'm gonna have Niufu come up here and back Anding up, I think. Hanzhong, no. Shihe. I guess we could improve Shihe's land surveying office to a land registry office. Why not? And that looks like all we can get done for the autumn. Although saying that, we've got a few extra troops. Or extra money, rather. Never mind. On we plough! Into the winter! Cao Cao kicking the stuffing out of Liu Bei's forces by the looks of things. Ma Teng will sign peace with us for 1,121 shi. Now Ma Teng is the person who just took Anding Toolmaker and the person who owns Wudu. He is the blue territory right here. Just retrieved my doggos. What happened to the doggos, Doomsday? Lubu says never. Zhang Liao says reject. I want Wudu and Anding before we agree to any peace terms. It's looking like it's Diao Chan saying reject as well. Yeah, I think you've left it a bit too late to peace out there, Ma Teng. Dong Li has gained the energetic trait, and Ryan Zhang Liao has gained the direct trait. Tact is not exactly one of this individual's strong points. He also gained an eavesdropper. Alrighty then. Mike, orders for Lubu. How old is Zhang Liao? Zhang Liao's 31, Lubu's 41, so Lubu's 10 years older than Zhang Liao. One was barking outside when I came back, and the other one was with me on my walk, and now they are both laying on my bed with me. Ah, doggos! Did we lose Mike again? Ryan, do you want to give some supplementary orders in case we've lost Mike? Let's move on towards Voodoo City. On the move again. Alright, that looks like it'll do it for the winter. I'm gonna encamp New Fu. Yuan Shu will sign peace with us. Yuan Shu is offering us 1 food per turn for the next year, 53 shi for the next per turn for the next 2 years. Sorry, 2 years, not 1 year. 53 shi per turn for 2 years, and 530 shi now. So essentially, it's 1 installment of 530, and then a second installment of 530 paid over 2 years, with a total of 10 food over 2 years as well. Lubu is saying no, he ruined it last time. I think it's looking like Liu Chong has torn his territory in two. Diao Chan says his treachery is too great. No. That's 2 for no. I think the no's have it. Who's this Yuan Shu fella? Well, the no's are going to have it. Noble birth! Dong Min has a second daughter. Dong Rui Rui. And do we have orders for Lu Bu? I'm going to grab a reform while we have a think about that. I'm going to grab swiftness is the key. Whilst haste is never advocated, delay is never wise. Press on, Voodoo City! Alright, if you assaulted now, it would be a close victory with medium casualties, or you can choose to build some siege equipment and lay siege. What would you like to do, Lubu? Let's wait. In that case, what siege equipment would you like to build? I felt the air rise up and wild inside my head. I wait and build. 1 ram and 2 towers. 1 ram and a Lord of the Rings book, please. Okay, thanks, bye. Alrighty, spring of 201. 201. And that's going to be a save. And into the summer we go. We're off to see the summer, the wonderful summer of 201. Because of the wonderful winds we won. Doodaloo-doodaloo-doo. Attacker supply shortage. Dark tidings! During the night, an enemy sortie slips through our defences and torches our food supplies. Although we are able to save some food, much is lost. The men feel both pangs of hunger and of despair. Oh no, tragic. And there's a rebellion imminent in Anding. I'd prefer that there wasn't. Let's stop taxing them. Lu Bu has now also gained the direct trait, Mike. That's Lu Bu and Zhong Liao that lack tact. Do-do-do. So, if you attacked the city now, it would still be a close victory with medium casualties, Mike. Let me know if you want to, or whether you want to continue the siege. Chang'an, we are going to upgrade to a fortified garrison, I think. Continue to wait. Very well. Onwards to harvest. Liu Chong and Liu Bei have gone to war. Orders, sir! The towering walls of the enemy settlement rise before us. Our siege engines roll into position to meet them. They request orders. The walls or the buildings beyond? Where shall they direct their fury? Lu Bu. The buildings. If we destroyed their buildings, their supplies would be destroyed also. You ordered it done. Excellent. If we attacked this season, it would still be a close victory with medium casualties, Mike. Let me know if we're sticking or attacking. Niu Fu is going to continue to hold and defend Anding. How are the equipment? You've got one thing left to build. You've built 2 of them. One more wait. Okie doke. We're into the autumn. Ah, Ma Chao has actually turned up. Hello, Ma Chao. Decisive victory. Arya's not here, plus I don't think that Guosa or Niu Fu would do particularly well against Ma Chao or his mates, so we're just going to delegate that win. Oh dear, Ma Xiu died. We'll snatch up some replenishment. Zhang Yan declared war on us. That's probably she/her at risk. Liu Bei formed a coalition with Tao Ying. Tao Ying left the coalition of Liu Bei. That lasted a while. Niu Fu has gained the Defiant trait. And
不
Mike,
留活口。
we are still at close victory, medium casualties, but all of your 3 pieces of equipment are built. What would you like to do? Take the city fight? Are we fighting at night or in the daytime? What's the map look like? Whichever you feel better with. Holy shit, that's a big city. You know what? Just because if there's any fire involved, it's going to look cooler, I'm going to do it at night. I don't actually... Well, it does make a difference. It gives them 15 less morale, so... We are going to have a city battle, thanks
我
to
军
Mike.
无往不利，我更是天下无双。敌人当如秋日落叶，溃不成军。建功立业，以告天下。
Alrighty then. Fuck me, this is a big city. Oh, we have deployables, that's nice. It feels irrelevant, but sure. Trying to find a good spot for the ram, to be honest. This gate here is probably the best one. So, some of Zhong Liao's Jian Sword Guard have the ram. Yeah, no, not that way, lads. No, no. You'll get there in the end, don't worry. I'm gonna put the trebles. Yeah, I'm gonna put the trebles here. Should be just out of range. Multiple bolt crossbows. We shall put here. I want to, because they haven't got that many units, I want to try and attack the city at multiple points. What? Towers are knocked out there. Go for the part where you put the ram. Oh yeah, I guess there are no towers over here. Alright, I guess we'll fuck the multiple points of attack then. We're all just going to attack the same spot. No. Not going to bother mucking about with a big detailed formation because it's irrelevant anyway. Who's still over there? Hello. Would you like to join the rest of the army? Thank you. Highly doubt we're going to need these, but we may as well put them down, I guess. Oh no, what? No, why? Don't need them. Shish. Here we go. Right. Primarily because I've never gotten... Oh, hello. They have multiple bolt crossbows. Primarily because I've never gotten the achievement for destroying a wall in a siege battle, which 50% of people who own this game have got. Mostly because I never fight siege battles. I'm gonna potentially waste ammo just to break a wall and get an achievement, but fuck you guys, I'm still doing it anyway. Shouldn't take that many shots before the Trebs have got it down anyway.
敌军士兵正在溃逃。
How did they get scared off? Oh, I guess maybe our bolt throwers fired at them? Not really sure. Uh-oh, they've got fire. That doesn't bode well.
推动发射车。
Alright, is it the archers that are doing that, or is it that that's doing that? I'm not actually sure. Oh, I think it's that one. Well, chances are that tower's going to get set on fire before it gets there, but...
做好准备，加快步伐。
Lubu's seen a gap,
骑兵注意，骑兵听命。赶快
and you better believe Lubu's cavalry are going with him. Yeah, apparently you are too shit for fire. There is no fire on your Trebs.
快集合兵力！
Well spotted, Lubu. I'm sure nobody else noticed the hole in the city. I don't know if that's entirely true, but
我军
he
已攻破
spotted it
敌城
anyway.
门。赶快，赶快！在。
To be fair, if there's anyone in China you don't want to spot the hole in your wall, it's him.
准备开战，感受我的愤怒吧！
No, not through there, chaps.
快点，劲儿杀！
Right. Zhang Liao is then just going to advance nice and carefully and steadily with all the remaining infantry. Why not bring the archers and such forward as well? Fuck it, you guys can use fire, because why not? Fire's fun. And Jia Xu's bitch ass is probably going to come down too, but he's going to lurk around at the back because he's Jia Xu.
准备好了，赶快行动！
Blood spattered Lubu just rampaging through the city. Oh, I love it. Right, you lads, through the gap in the wall.
敌军四散而逃，到底是
Like
无胆
fuck I
鼠
am,
辈。
charge. Oh, okay, you want to charge. Let's see how it's at. Calling Lubu out for charging and then just charging yourself. Let's see, let's see.
准备就绪。起勇气，
This is not looking good for the guys, to be honest.
准备好冲锋了，杀！骑兵听命。赶快，准备就绪。
What is Lubu doing? I'm sure I told him to go get his horse back.
注意，
Doesn't look like he's doing that particularly well. I think because he's obsessed with this enemy soldier.
污蔑敌军，
Do you want to hit him? Hit him then. Or not.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！跑起来！
Zhong Liao competing, wants to get to the town square before Lu Bu does. Whilst Jiaxu and the rest of the army just, well, I'd love to say organisedly walks itself forward, but that's not really true, is it?
起勇气！我们已经占领敌军哨楼。
It's them out of the city.
跑起来！骑兵注意，攻击敌军！前进！准备好了。
Have you got your horse yet? What is wrong with you?
向前进军！
Go and get on red hair. There's a reason that I had you dismount. It was so you didn't lose the damn thing. Yo, 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 Corey, welcome to the stream, brother. If I don't move or make eye contact, he won't notice me. This guy seems to be taunting him with his shield, to be fair. Look, dickhead, get on the horse.
停住！
Jiaxu and the rest of the army still kind of pissing about, but we're going to have them slowly make their way around.
知机已至。
Oh good, Lu Bu managed to find his way onto the horse.
快点！
起手就绪，冲啊！
注意！快跑！加快步伐！
快集合兵力！将军有难，急需救援。
See if we can get Zhong Liao to capture these towers. Doesn't look like it'll be too hard.
准备
Let's have
就
him
绪！
dismount because there's spearmen up the top there.
快
And
速
then
前
he's going to
进！
run and capture the
向
next
前进
towers.
军！
He's going to run
注意！
and capture the next towers.
加快
Really?
速度！
Okay. Apparently that was him running.
做好准备，速速前进！
These poor chappos are like... oh shit, I can see him coming from here. Oh, they threw caltrops! There's Zhong Liao. And there's the psychopath.
我们已经占领敌军哨楼。
And he's lost his horse, but it doesn't really matter, because he's in the middle of them now anyway.
停住！行进！
Zhong Liao's just going to be a bamf and wait for the cavalry to come.
片甲不留！
And then twas a couple of guys off their horses,
顽强不屈。
while these G militia strongly reconsider their life.
敌军士兵正在
G
溃逃。
infantry captain even. That looks like a victory. There we go. Sorry Ryan, I only just saw what you said. Oh good, the Shiliong cavalry have arrived just in time to do absolutely nothing. But it's a city battle, so we don't need to chase everybody anyway. Zhong Liao letting his attack dog off the leash. I was going to look at that view and be like, watch Zhong Liao come up the steps really slow and menacing like, and be like, yeah, look at, they're standing there quaking in fear. But even as I got down, you could see Lu Bu coming from the other side of the city just like, ah! They're probably just standing there like, fuck this! Ghost TV, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? There's the achievement. Demolition Man, that's what I wanted. Thank you to Mike for giving me the opportunity to actually earn that achievement. Can you tell I've never fought a city battle before? Because I haven't ever broken a city wall before. Scott, welcome to the stream, buddy. I imagine that he just... Mike, what do you want to do with Voodoo City? I imagine that he was just running around the whole time doing one continuous scream run. Occupy!
还是有些用处的。
And we've gained a military gen and defender's leather, which I can only assume, as well as the general of the standard, that you guys looted from in there. So, once again, Mike, yeah, you can't use the military gen. And I think, yeah, Zhong Liao actually already uses the military gen. Jia Xu could use it if he wanted to. So what would you like to gift the military gen to somebody, Lubu? I think that strategists, sentinels and commanders might be the classes that can use that. Give it to Jia Xu. Jia Xu! Lubu offers you a military gen. Do you accept? Found in the looting of Wudu. You got a strategist to 100 in expertise. That's pretty cool. I shall accept. Very well. And what was the other thing? Ah, defender's leather. Don't know. That's, I mean... Defender's leather can be worn by champions, but obviously not champions with unique artwork. But Lubu, is there anybody you would like to send Defender's leather to? Fucking Lubu's got 182 instinct. The man gets plus 45% melee damage from his instinct. Zhuo Yu, he's like 150 cunning and 105 expertise. Loot pool, Mike. Okie doke. That'll go into the loot pool. Thank you very much. Wudu Commandery has been secured, which, Imhotep, did you not want to leave the army once Wudu Commandery was secured? What were you wanting to do at this point? Gotta go, Ghost TV. No worries, mate. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it, bud. Yes, I want to retire. Very well. Lubu, Jia Xu wants to retire, and because he's over the age of 50, you don't get to refuse him, because that's when I would normally retire an NPC, so Jia Xu will be leaving the army. Which now means Lubu has an extra space for a new lieutenant. And Jia Xu, as of next turn, you can start doing other stuff. You need this turn to go back to the capital. So, Lubu and Zhong Liao, I would like a strategist. Very well, let's go shopping for a strategist. There is Li Ru, who is 52 years old, and apparently does not harmonize with Lubu. There is Diao Chan, who is 29 years old and does harmonize with Zhong Liao. She actually doesn't harmonize with Lubu, but she doesn't disharmonize with him either. And then the rest of them we don't actually have. They're in the recruitment pool. So Li Ru and Diao Chan are the only strategists. You're gonna sleep, Doomsday? No worries, buddy. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate your support, man. Hope you have a great sleep, and we'll see you soon. The second one. Wow. That's your wife you're talking about. The second one. No sleeping in Lubu. No, wait, no sleeping in Lubu. Bright and early, there's marching to be done. Very well. Diao Chan, General Lu Bu has sent word from the front that he would like you to join him in Wudu Commandery. Will you do so? Of course. Alright, Diao Chan joins General Lu Bu as his lieutenant. She is currently the attendant, which we should probably change at some point, because she's going to find it hard to be an attendant if she's in Lu Bu's army. But what would you like to do about Diao Chan's retinue, Lu Bu? Lu Bu, Zhong Liao, and Diao Chan. I would like Trebs, please, then she can choose the rest. Very well. Trebs. And then Diao Chan, your remaining retinue is your choice, according to the general. What would you like? I must say, Mike, I'm a fan of that system. I want Trebs for the army, and then they can decide what else they want. I approve. It shall be known as the Lu Bu system. I'm really curious about the crossbow artillery. Well, Imhotep just had a unit of those. Lu Bu is basically sitting around with his feet up eating peaches whilst I do, well, the commanding. Do you want to go to his tent and tell him this? How were they? I wasn't here during the battle. Honestly, I haven't noticed anything special from them. Jashu's had them for a while, and I don't know if they did anything specifically important. They haven't defeated Trebs in my estimation, so... They're more accurate and they fire quicker than Trebs. So they're basically just more accurate artillery then. They're better against infantry because there's multiple projectiles. Oh, okay. Zhang Liao even telling me how to do shit now. The man knows everything. Have the mounted archers been useful? I mean, again, like, I don't particularly... They're not, like, something I pick, but... Wait a minute. Range 200. Fuck off! I suppose there's only 60 of them in the unit. Arguably, mounted archers look like they may be better archers than the foot... Well, at least than archer militia. But... Just a unit of regular archers then. What, just one? It's archer militia for you. There's archer militia, crossbowmen, mounted archers, multiple bolt crossbow artillery, or trebuchets. We don't have archers unlocked yet. mounted then? What, just one or three? Because you've still got 2 slots available. I mean, I assume you're filling out the retinue. Jashu had a full retinue, so if you're replacing him, why wouldn't you? Mike didn't say you can't, he just said he wanted Trebs and everything else was up to you, so... I'm prettier than this man! What's that from? Ah, Braveheart. This can't be William Wallace. I'm prettier than this man. I'm Stephen. From Ireland. From Ireland? Yeah, it's my island. Your island? You mean Ireland? Yeah, it's mine. 1 crossbow artillery unit and 1 archer militia unit. Alrighty then. Diao Chan has entered the fray. New Fu gained the Defiant trait. I think we already saw that. Alright, that's going to do it for the autumn of 201 AD. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ma Tung's arrived with Ma Chao in tow and Han on Yue. Fortunately, we win a Pyrrhic victory again. So, cheese it. Get wrecked, Ma Tung. We'll take the replenishment, and Ma Tung will take a hike. Cao Cao formed a coalition with Tao Ying. Galgan left the settlement, blah blah blah. Liu Fu and Ma Teng, or Ma Tung rather, have become rivals. Now... Jia Xu! You have done much work in service of General Lu Bu, to the point where we believe you would be most useful if you served as an administrator to the realm. Is there a commandery that you have a particular fondness for? I do like Voodoo. Somehow I thought you were going to choose Voodoo. It's currently on fire, so have fun with that. But we would like to appoint you the administrator of Voodoo. Do you accept, Jia Xu? Aria! Welcome to the stream! Nearly at 100,000 channel points, Ryan, and given that you have already spent some channel points doing highlighted messages, I'm sure that means you've technically already passed it. Thank you so much for all your support, man, I really appreciate it. Jia Xu accepts his appointment as the administrator of Voodoo, which means, Jia Xu, you currently have the decision whether or not you want to extinguish these fires. Ryan. Here, Jashu, in gratitude for your service, we present you this flaming wreck, which still even has Lu Bu and his army in it. Who the fuck wants that as a prize? Repair everything. Repair everything. Alright, done. Arya, so Niu Fu was in Wudu Silk Trader, and then we got attacked by Yuan Shu over here in the east. I managed to defeat him with the garrison, but because I figured he'd probably try again, I started to withdraw Niu Fu to the east, and as he got to about here, Yuan Shu with his defeated army withdrew, and Ma Chao appeared in the north and took Anding Toolmaker. So I diverted Niu Fu up here, and he's presently helping to defend Anding town. He's already defeated an army led by Ma Chao and an army led by Ma Tung just by being here, and has been sitting on a level up point because I didn't want to spend it when you weren't here. So you have a level up. Niu Fu is a 34-year-old level 2 vanguard with a guerrilla background. He's wise, defiant. You've gained some of these traits throughout today, by the way, including this one. Wise, defiant, relentless, energetic, fiery, and kind. And you have 3 options for leveling up. You have fury, flexibility, or clarity. Which one would you like? Dylan, welcome to the stream, bud. Sup? How you doing, man? Flexibility. Like the weather, one's fortunes may change by evening. Very, very nice. Yes, okay. Arya, so far, like, your army is just kind of replenishing. I encamped them on the south side of town because if you put them in the town and it gets attacked, they're stuck in the town, right? Like, there's every chance they're going to die. Whereas being outside it means if it gets attacked, you arrive on the battlefield, but if you're defeated, there's a chance that you will run away / survive. So I encamped you here, but you are currently defending Anding. Literally last turn, Ma Tung attacked it and got defeated. I don't know if you want to continue to stay there, it's up to you. That's just what I had Niu Fu doing. Mike, we're going to need orders for Lu Bu. Last pack, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse, buddy. Appreciate that. Just chilling, waiting on dinner, doing what you having? Let's stay up there, Arya. Okido. Cool, cool. My advice would be a hard march towards Anding, Lu Bu. Let's support Anding. So are we doing a forced march, Lu Bu? That means you won't be replenishing as you go. Swiss and mushroom burgers. Ugh. But mine will be without the mushrooms and potato wedges. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Mushrooms. No regular march. Okie doke. So then the other thing you're gonna... no, you won't need to decide that yet. We'll just march you towards... Dun, 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 dun. Lu Bu is on his way, Niu Fu. And Jia Shu has actually retired as Lu Bu's lieutenant. He's been replaced by Diao Chan, and Jia Shu has been gifted the administration of Wudu Commandery as a reward for his service. So now Imatek's going to be deciding what happens in Wudu. But we'll proceed into the spring of 202. I can't even eat them. They're just foul, horrible things. The only thing on the fucking planet that is neither plant or animal. Why would anybody eat that? Ma Tung will sign peace with us. That's interesting. He's offering us 331 shi, and he will become our vassal. So he currently owns just 4 settlements. My Lubu says never he will perish. Now you know that might not be a bad idea, says Zhong Liao. Jia Shu says burn him down, but fortunately Jia Shu is in Wudu, so he can't shout that loud. I'm just kidding. Is he the one that attacked us? Yes, he is. Zhong Liao saying subdue him and move on to other enemies. I would ideally like to reclaim Anding first. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it in the peace deal because, I mean, the value of the money he's offering is only 3.2. I don't think Anding's going to be, like, it's going to be worth a lot more than that. Plus, technically speaking, he might have taken the toolmaker off us, but the livestock farm is also part of Anding. So, you know, I don't know. I think Dong Zhuo's position as someone who is greedy is, I mean, yeah, I mean he's greedy, but he's not spiteful. And at the end of the day, vassals do pay you money. Diao Chan supports her husband's decision. Yes, thank you, dear wife. If we vassalized him, I'm more than sure at some point he would turn on us. But at least for a while, we'd be able to focus on knocking out Han Sui around him. And then we can focus on crushing Ma Tung. I really think it might be a good idea. But I think the majority is to reject here, isn't it? So we're gonna reject.
贪得无厌，真是可恶。
Okie do. Tyranny! You demand tribute from those beneath you, and fearing your wrath, they capitulate. Oh, 250 sure for nothing. Excellent. Alrighty. Arya, I need to know if Niu Fu is going to remain where he is, and Mike, I need to know what Lu Bu's instructions are. Oh, I also need to pick a reform. I think I'm going to get shock warfare. A chariot may look imposing, but a regiment of cavalry is undeniably more destructive. Still marching to Anding. Okay, what path are you taking to get there, Mike? Because presently there's this mountain range that's kind of in the way. So you can either go through this valley to the east, where you're going to have to cross the river, then cross back over, then cut up this way. I mean, the game seems to think the faster way is to go north and then cut east along that road. I will remain till Lu Bu gets there. North, very well.
向前进军！前进！
Lu Bu is almost at Anding. I'm going to invoke the council, see what missions they give, assign a character to Grand Excellency, move any character to the following county, Anding Town. I'm literally like about to move 3 more there, and there's already 2 there, so that should finish next turn. Could take Jinchung. Could have done, but can't now. I've decided Lubu can make his own decisions. I'm just going to follow along like the dutiful soldier I am. That's interesting, Ryan. Jiashu. Wudu can upgrade its county school to a county academy if you want. Demolish the horse thing. The cavalry supply patrols. Just so as you know, Imatech, that the cavalry supply patrols provides +8 public order, which is currently what your public order is increasing by. So are you super sure you want to do that? If you are, then that's fine, we'll get rid of it, but I just wanted to point that out. And our 3 food. Yes, that's true, it produces 3 food, and we currently have 3 food. Fine. I mean, it's your county, like, Imatech. If you want to demolish it, you can. I don't have any issues with it. I'm just saying. Perhaps I shouldn't have. I should have just let you do what you wanted to do with your county. Upgrade the schools. Very well, we'll get a county academy in Wudu. Educate the people. I am understanding this better and playing better. I'm better playing it myself. Yes. I think most people are. Let's pop a save. Where are we at? We got about half an hour left. Let's crack on. Zhong has declared war on us.
学不在微，悉心静听。
Jiashu has leveled up. Imotech. Jiashu is 54 years old. He is a level 4 legendary strategist with the Blade in the Dark background. He's cunning, deceitful, and perceptive. And he has 3 options for level up. Resourcefulness, reach, or abundance. Which one would you like? Resourceful. Done. We've gained an ancillary. Bunch of nobodies in the recruitment pool. Right, I need orders for Niu Fu and Lubu. Undine Toolmaker. Okay, Lubu's making offensive moves. Ma Tung is in Undine Toolmaker with almost a full army. Fuck me, that man likes his horses. Does that change what you want to do, Mike, or...? Do you still want to continue towards Undine Toolmaker? Apparently you are stronger than his army, but I'm not quite sure how. I will send word to Niu Fu asking for reinforcements. Niu Fu, Lubu is requesting your assistance in attacking Undine Toolmaker.
闻风而动，雷厉风行。
I think Niu Fu is so shocked that somebody asked them to help that they've died. I will assist in retaking the settlement. Okie doke. Well, Lu Bu can't make it there this turn, so you're gonna have to wait a turn anyway, guys. My recommendation, Mike, which I'm only recommending because you have two options. You can either stay on this road on the north side of the wall, which is in enemy territory, or you can stay on the south side of the wall in friendly territory and get an extra turn of replenishment. But the choice is yours. I will go ahead and move north of the city. Very well. North of the city for Niu Fu. Whatever my officers recommend. Oh, there's that achievement. Hello. Support from the soldiery. Ooh, we even get a faction-wide replenishment buff for completing that mission. That's good. Well, your officers are Zhong Liao and Diao Chan. I don't know if they've not offered a suggestion so far. It's not looking like they're going to offer one either. I think, General Lu Bu, or General Lu, that your captain and lieutenant are expecting you to make the call. Lu Bu says south, just as a messenger arrives from Niu Fu's camp, suggesting that Lu Bu waits on the south side of the wall with Niu Fu, which I think is a good suggestion, Niu Fu. Well done. And well done, Lu Bu, for coming to your own conclusion of the same thing. Well, that's going to do us for the summer. We'll see if Ma Teng decides to advance. Oh good, Kong Rong has declared war on the Han, which means we're at war with Kong Rong now. And Han Sui's got an army at Shihe. Zhuo will sign peace with us. Zhuo is, of course, down here by the Yangtze River. We're at war with him again because he declared war on the Han. It doesn't look like he's got anywhere. And he's now offering 1,946 shi for peace. Zhong Liao is saying it's free money. I'm assuming that means take the deal. Niu Fu saying accept as well. Looking like we're going to accept. Not seeing any opposition, so we're going to go with Zhong Liao and Niu Fu and accept that peace deal. Diao Chan coming in with accept as well. We've gained an ancillary that we don't care very much about. It looks to me like Ma Teng has noped the fuck out of Anding Toolmaker. He obviously didn't think he was going to win. So therefore, Lubu and Niu Fu, what are your orders?
打起精神来！
Hey, you shut up, Jashu. You're not here anymore. Sending letters across the whole of bloody China. I'm here in spirit. You're not dead.
注意，
Well, I mean, without take your spirit back to Voodoo and fuck off. To be fair, without Ma Teng in the Toolmaker's garrison itself is not very strong at all.
再现于此。
It's 4 units. So, I mean, Lubu seems to be taking his sweet time with making decisions. Niu Fu could potentially seize the initiative, so to say. It's up to you, Niu Fu. If you issue orders before he does, I will attack.
请下
Niu
命令
Fu
燃遍
going
天
for
下
Anding Toolmaker.
尽情厮杀。
It's a decisive victory with low casualties. What would you like to do? I personally don't think there's any benefit from fighting the battle. Sorry, I started saying that before you typed it, but I'll finish. Because there's only 4 units, you're going to take low casualties anyway, and there's no enemy officers for you to duel and gain an advantage in HP from. So if you want to fight, we'll fight, but there's really no advantage to fighting it. Delegate. Especially given there's only like
军终于得以平息。
15 minutes-ish left of the stream, and that would take most of them. What would you like to do with the settlement, Niu Fu? Occupy.
还是有些用处的。
Niu Fu capturing Anding Toolmaker. Nope, there's no new loot there. Niu Fu, you can't move once you take a settlement on the rest of the turn, so you've got no movement left this turn. Which just means we're waiting for orders from Lubu himself. He's got some beastly movement on him. Zhong Liao, you may need to step in and make some, or give some orders here, otherwise Lubu's army might be going nowhere. I feel like we might have lost Mike to work for a moment. Go after Ma Teng. I mean, I'm not 100% sure where he went, but I guess he went towards Anding Livestock Farm. I suppose we can see if we can see him.
讨平乱贼，澄清四海。我军所向披靡。
I mean, wherever he went, he cleared out fast because he's long gone. But that'll take us to the end of the harvest season. That's under threat. Anding large town, we can't really upgrade that without costing ourselves food. Faction support should change. So eventually that'll stabilize. Fine, that'll do. Alright, into the autumn. Han Sui has attacked She-Her. I am not going to win that, so we'll just delegate and let him have it. We got any actions for Xiahou Dun? You mean Xiahou Yuan? Probably. Now can I demolish my supply lines and change it to land development? You can do whatever you want, Imatek. You are the administrator of Wudu. So you do what you do in Wudu. The banquet! You are hosting a lavish feast with many officials present. As the food is brought out, you also have your men drag in the unfortunate entertainment for the evening. An enemy officer, now at your mercy. Jia Xu saying ignore them. Diao Chan saying release them. You'll be executed later. Seems like a bit of a tie. I mean, I think I'm going to side with... I'm going to side with... is it a tie? Oh, Zhong Liao coming in with ignore them, so that tips the scale. Your appetite was more than satiated by the magnificent feast, leaving no room for torture. So you decided to let them watch the revelries instead. A full belly makes one merciful, apparently. Apparently it does. Okie-do. Ah, I think I know where Ma Tung went. I think he went to colonize Anding farmland. Because he's now got it. And he didn't have it last turn. Lu Bu and Niu Fu both coming in with Flog, but too late. So we're going to need orders for Niu Fu and Lu Bu for the autumn. Lu Bu, I think you may be going the wrong way. I think Ma Tung may have gone east. Now demolish the supply lines and build me some land development. Alright, let's go do Jia Shu's bidding. We're going to demolish the cavalry supply patrols. Go after Ma Tung, or where we're assuming that Ma Tung is at the very least. Lu Bu gonna double back and run east instead. Niu Fu, do you have any orders? I will join him and move east. Very well. Gonna upgrade Anding's toolmaker as well, even though it is kind of at risk, but we're gonna take that chance and push on into winter. I think when we get to next spring, So 2 more turns. We will save and find someone to raid. There goes Martung. He's heading down to Anding town. Yen Shu's faction has been destroyed. Straight to the point. Your general engages in a debate with an opponent whose arguments amuse the crowd with their colourful euphemisms and innuendos. However, wordplay relies on ambiguities. Your general simply responds with an ugly but undeniable insult, causing their opponent to retire. There is much laughter from the crowd. The relationship greatly deteriorates between Lu Bu and Diao Chan. Apparently, Lu Bu and Diao Chan got into it a bit in public. Oh dear. And Zhang Liao has gained the trusting trait, Ryan. So, we need orders for Lu Bu and Niu Fu.
快点！悉听尊便。杀！
Ma Tung is attempting to slip by in a forced march to the south. I will head towards Anding.
正气如火。
Niu Fu gonna move down to... do you want to take up a position outside the town, same as you were when you were defending it before, Arya? Force march after him. To be honest, I mean, you might not be able to get him this turn, Mike, but you certainly don't need to force march. You can get right up on him with a normal march. Outside the town, same as before.
拿起武器。
Very well. North side, west side, or east side, Niu Fu. You can't reach the south side, but... north side. Very well. Niu Fu gonna move down to Anding and hold his army north of the town. While Lu Bu...
雷厉风行。
Are we force marching, Mike, or are we marching? Very well, regular march. Why does Lu Bu seem so dejected that he had to regular march? You caught him anyway. What do you want to do, Mike? You outnumber him by 2,000 men. Delegate. Very well. Alright, Mike, I tell you what, I'm going to give you a choice, man. We did this with Ryan in the Warhammer stream. You can delegate this if you want, because you will win. But if you were wanting to fight it and you're thinking, it's kind of the end of the stream, I don't really want to fight, I'm happy to pop a quick save and just, like, click delegate but not say the delegate actually happened. We'll end the stream on the quick save, which means we'll start on Monday from the quick save, where you can fight the battle. Because I actually think Lu Bu, I mean, he may not beat 2 of them in a row, but he could beat any one of their generals in a duel. Which might be interesting to see, and if you win duels, it also boosts your hit points. So it is worth doing, if you think you can win, which I think Lu Bu would win. At least one duel. I mean, I'm not taking into account that they're probably Oathsworn and shit, but... No, wait. It says rival. Apparently... What? Who's rival? What? Apparently Ma Chao and Ma Tung are rivals with each other. So they're actually stronger while the other one's alive, which means getting rid of one of them would make the other one weaker. Okay. I have people everywhere. Wait. Yeah, let's do that. You want to do a quick save and fight the battle at the start of day 4, Mike? That's cool, we do that. Alright. So I'm going to do a quick save. And I'm going to click this button because it's the only way we can get... Ah, that's not true. We can withdraw. Alright, we're going to do a withdraw. I am going to pop... Yeah, I'm going to pop a save. Just in case anything goes wrong with the quick save, because the quick save doesn't save to the cloud and all of that. So I'll pop a save that if we have to, we can load this, which will be just after Lu Bu withdrew there. So he won't be able to fight the battle. But hopefully we'll be able to just pick up the quick save first thing on Monday. How the fuck does Ma Tung be rivals with his son? Too bad I can't move to assist Lu Bu just for the giggles. I don't think he's going to need it, to be fair. It looks like he's going to win. But, because of that quick save, we are going to end the stream here. Let me see if I can find somewhere to drop a raideroo. I think I definitely can. Because I know for a fact there's at least 2 people streaming, or there was 2 streaming that I would like to raid. One of them seems to have ended. Yeah, Randolphi's the other one, Imatech. He's still streaming, but I'm just looking at who else is. Oh, you know what? I don't do this often because he usually plays OCRP, and obviously I'm a member of SRP primarily. I am still a member of OCRP. But I'm gonna raid Dave, different Dave to the one you probably thinking of, MyD83. Apparently his title is birthday stream right now, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's his birthday and not that he hasn't just put that in his title for no reason. So we're definitely going to go and raid Dave because it seems like it's his birthday and I didn't know that. So if you're coming along for the raid, please do make some noise when you get in there. Please do wish Dave a happy birthday. Even if all you do is come in and say, "Rah, raid, happy birthday," because he's only got 2 people watching, so we're going to be bringing a lot of people to his channel right now, and it does look like it's his birthday. So please do spread some love and give some birthday wishes. I'll see you guys hopefully soon with some SRP, but if I don't, I'm back tomorrow evening, same time, with Imperator Rome doing our Sparta campaign. We did really well last week, so hopefully we'll see some of that. Yeah, Imatech, we're not there yet, mate. Calm down. Almost. So yeah, back same time tomorrow with Imperator Rome Sparta campaign. We were doing pretty well last week. We've got a couple of sponsors in that, but there wasn't that many people that sponsored in it. There wasn't that many people around last week. So hopefully see some of you tomorrow. If not, hopefully see some of you SRP streams between now and Monday. And Monday we will pick up with Lu Bu taking on Ma Tung's army and seeing how many duels we can get won. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all the love. For the time being, though, it's going to be War Dog out.